Our tail of the tape for our sixth and final title fight is brought to you by Redcon One. Kayla Harrison is 4 years older than Larissa Pacheco. She is also 2 inches taller. Larissa Pacheco has a 3-inch reach advantage on the arms. A 4-inch advantage favors Kayla on the legs. Miguel Flores, one more time, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden, it is now time for the PFL main event of the evening. And now it is for the 2022 PFL Women's Lightweight Championship. Introducing first in the blue corner, she is a BJJ specialist standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall. She weighed in at 154 1/4 pounds. With the record standing 18 victories opposite of 4 defeats, with 17 wins coming by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Marituba, Brazil, she is the #1 seed, and she was the 2019 PFL Women's Lightweight runner-up. Please welcome Larissa Pacheco. And now, introducing her opponent in the red corner, she is a judo specialist. Standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall, she weighed in at 154 1/2 pounds. Her record stands unbeaten. 15 victories with 12 wins coming by way of stoppage. Fighting out of Middletown, Ohio, she is the #2 seed. She is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a 2-time PFL Women's Lightweight Champion. Here is Kayla Harrison. And the referee is Keith Peterson.
Keith Peterson will oversee our main event, equipped with the ref cam. Kayla Harrison in the blue, Larissa Pacheco in the gray. Harrison in her southpaw stance, orthodox for Larissa Pacheco.
Pacheco in a very low stance, trying to gauge the distance with that lead hand, staying nice and low, looking to try to set up that right hand.
Great night of fights so far. This will cap it all off. 4 of our 5 title bouts already in the books have ended by knockout or TKO.
Certainly a much more tempered approach by Larissa Pacheco for this one than we've seen in the last 5.
And there's that right hand firing. Yep, and Kayla doing a good job of feinting her way in, showing a lot of different movements, trying to keep Pacheco guessing to disguise that takedown.
We've had a lot of conversations about the improvements of Larissa Pacheco. It's harder to highlight improvements when you're talking about someone who's undefeated and who's dominant, but Kayla Harrison does continue to improve every time we see her. Larissa wears a kick, shrugs up a level change there from Kayla Harrison.
Oh, look at that beautiful Osotogari there by Kayla Harrison.
Steps right across, dumps Larissa Pacheco to her back, defends the armbar attempt.
Just effortless when she hits those takedowns and that timing. It is a thing to watch.
That's a lifetime of experience.
Yeah.
She's witnessed right there.
Yeah. And that's the thing, she has that ability to, if she fails on a double leg or a single leg, she goes upstairs, controls her upper body, goes for a judo throw or a trip.
I think it's the more traditional wrestling takedowns that we've seen the biggest improvement in her.
Yeah.
They are textbook now.
Yeah, it's given her yet another option or several more options for takedowns.
Harrison going to work with her left hand. Her ground and pound is always efficient and brutal.
Pacheco's got to open her guard. She's got to get her legs back in this fight, create a scramble, try and find a way to get back up. She can't afford to give away a round after round after round on her back.
Yeah, Pacheco electing to close the guard and throw some strikes from her back.
Now she's gone to butterfly. Now she's trying to get her legs in the fight. She's got to create a scramble.
Closes the guard again. Hammer fist from the back. Gonna be tough to put away. Oh, big right hand from Kayla on top.
Yeah, Kayla doing a great job of mixing in chipping shots with big shots. Rhythm changes, excellent position to keep Larissa pinned on her back.
Big left again from Kayla. Good hammer fist from the bottom for Larissa. But if you're trading one for one, being the person on the bottom is not always the best scenario.
Tough to generate a lot of power from your back. You can do that fairly well from your knees, but tough to do from your back.
Yeah, that's
right hand again. Solid punches from the top for Kayla Harrison.
Yeah, this is where Kayla Harrison wanted to box Larissa Pacheco. This is
exactly.
Put her on your back. I'll box you from here. How's that?
Absolutely correct. I love how she's keeping her posture, keeping her head up. She's not worried about laying down there, just keeping her on the mat. She's creating distance, creating space, and picking shots, and they're dandies.
Yeah, and with her head position over the head of Pacheco, she takes away a lot of the submission attempts that Pacheco can attempt. She's going for it, but she's just not going to get the position due to the posture of Harrison right here. Oh. A good guard retention from Pacheco, though. She's doing a good job of utilizing her frames and not allowing Harrison to get around a side control or even half guard.
Pacheco kicking at the legs of Kayla Harrison. Kayla responds in kind and comes down with a big left hand. And another. Now Kayla Harrison to the back of Larissa Pacheco.
Kayla doing a nice job. Keeping that posture, keeping those hips in, saddling into the back of those thighs of Larissa Pacheco. That's what allowed her to pass so easily.
Round one will come to a close with Kayla Harrison on the back of Larissa Pacheco. Strong round for Harrison after the takedown. Round two of a possible 5 in our Women's Lightweight World Championship. Larissa Pacheco has not seen the second round in quite some time.
Ma'am, are you ready? Ma'am, are you
Kayla
ready?
Harrison
Fight.
in the blue, Pacheco in the gray. Pacheco in a southpaw stance, kicks the legs out from under Harrison and chases her with a flurry.
Yeah, took her leg out with that leg kick, almost like a foot sweep.
It's a sticky foot. She
Yes.
sees that, and then
Oh, big left hand from Harrison.
Yeah, that was a great left hand.
High kick attempt there from Kayla.
This is where Kayla needs to get a little bit more patient, keep her composure, doesn't want to trade too much with someone like Pacheco. She's still going to be dangerous here early on.
Movement around the outside here for Kayla. Pacheco tries a low kick. Kayla moves out of the way. High kick attempt again from Kayla Harrison. She's gotten to a point where I think she's confident with that high kick. We see her throw it in almost every fight now.
probably landing that on some poor soul in the training environment. Nice double, nice level change. Good sprawl by Larissa.
Shoves the face of Kayla Harrison away and survives that takedown attempt, at least for now.
It's a beautiful thing how she just transitions from upper body to lower leg attacks and back again to upper body. Just seamless.
Her mistake in the double was she stopped on her knees. That allowed Larissa to get that distance.
There's a single leg attempt here from
Nice,
Kayla.
on the pipe, beautiful job.
Oh, Pacheco's on the neck.
Choke attempt.
Oh, gets on top and north-south.
Kayla Harrison had to roll out of that choke attempt, and now Larissa Pacheco finds herself on top of the two-time champion. Side control here. with an arm isolated between her legs.
Well, she can't let Kayla get that
Single
underhook.
here. Kayla's got the single now. She's going to circle towards that single, try and drive through the hips of Larissa. Larissa's got the whizzer, pulls her up, now the back to the feet. Nice job by Larissa Pacheco attacking the neck.
Yeah, absolutely. She almost set up a Darce choke there as well. Great grappling exchanges by both ladies here.
Pacheco relocated her camp for this season to American Top Team in Atlanta. Training with the Limas, Cow, some other MMA dignitaries up there.
Kayla digging for the body lock. She's got her hands locked, tried to trip. Larissa steps out of it.
Still got that body lock.
Nice, she's gonna try the inside trip there. Went outside, now she's tried inside. Now Pacheco down on the legs.
And this is where Larissa's gonna have to manage clinching with her and then disengaging.
Nice slip by Kayla. Ducked her head right out of trouble there.
Larissa's looking a little tired here though, guys.
It is.
Big breath there from Larissa Pacheco. One of the things, she's changed her physical makeup, as we've noted many times this year. Put on a lot more muscle, leaned her frame out a lot, but with a lot more muscle, if you're not continually getting used to pushing all the way to your VO2 max and really building up that lactic acid, it's hard to manage when you got a bunch of new weight.
The 5 first-round knockouts hadn't helped her develop any of that, that's for sure.
And just from a comfort level, you know, not having been there mentally, it can mess with you a little bit. It's a blessing and a curse having a lot of early finishes.
Oh, right hand landed there for Pacheco. She caught Kayla coming in for a kick.
Best combination of the fight so far for Pacheco.
More right hands, and Kayla looks to be stumbled. She catches a kick.
Oh,
and throws a left hand back.
Pacheco now starting to throw with really bad intentions here.
Landed another right hand. She's got Kayla Harrison backing up.
Pacheco finding her range. There's the double, nice sprawl.
And another
second
shot.
effort by Kayla. One headlock now.
Oh,
Pacheco comes out.
wow. Beautiful grappling exchanges there.
Little peek out by Pacheco to end up on top. Kayla captures the arm, trying to keep her from coming all the way around and establishing that top position.
Very short time here. Kayla's gonna try an armbar late. Pacheco spins out of it. And we will finish at a stalemate with Larissa Pacheco pounding away on the body of Kayla Harrison. Round 2, a very interesting frame. Round 3, Kayla Harrison, the 2-time champion in the blue, Larissa Pacheco in the gray. Harrison coming in aggressively with strikes. Grabs a single. Pacheco with some big hammer fists. Harrison hanging heavy on this right leg of Larissa Pacheco.
Runs the pipe. Nice job by Harrison, running the pipe. Pacheco trying to kick her over. Scrambling, not conceding the position. Absolutely the right attitude.
And she's staying busy with those shots. Those are heavy shots from bottom.
Pounding away from the bottom.
Find a triangle.
Throw her leg up for a triangle. Kayla Harrison continuing to wrestle through some big-time impacts from those hammer fists.
Kayla trying to push that leg down, step up and over. Larissa Pacheco is onto it. She's shown some excellent guard retention, and she has stayed very busy off of her back, something you don't see against Kayla Harrison.
But now 4 minutes left in this round, and Larissa Pacheco is on her back. Kayla Harrison on top. We saw the heavy ground and pound in round number 1.
And this may very well... Sorry, Randy, go ahead.
I saw Pacheco get her legs into the fight earlier in this. She needs to get her legs back in the fight, create some space, create those scrambles, and find that way to get back up. She's done it twice.
Yeah, 100%, because this is only going to make Kayla that much more comfortable and allow her to settle in, pace herself, recompose, and land shots from this top position. And yes, Larissa is scoring from bottom, but again, you have gravity on your side. You have the ability to let your opponent carry your weight. And that takes its toll, but Larissa, wow! Triangle attempt here.
She's got it.
My goodness.
Step.
She's got a lock
Lockup does not have the arm across the front for Kayla Harrison yet, but she can still squeeze and finish.
She might be transitioning to a shoulder lock from this position.
Trying to get that arm across.
Now trying to get that arm across.
Kayla's got posture now.
She can stand straight up, Randy, and keep her head above her hips. She can escape, but those are some strong legs from Larissa Pacheco.
Larissa Pacheco squeezing away, trying to get Kayla Harrison's left arm across her own body to finish this triangle choke.
It's getting a little bit tighter here.
She's tightening it up for sure.
Yeah.
Working that arm across. Kayla better start figuring out how to get out here. She's postured again. She slipped it. She's almost out.
She needs to stand up. She needs to go right to her feet and stand right up.
That other arm.
Larissa trying to transition to an arm lock now. Kayla's going to get out of it. Now transition to omoplata. Kayla just circling all the way around, which is the proper escape.
And that is a big effort from Larissa Pacheco. How much gas did that take out of the tank?
That took a lot.
Well, this may very well come down to conditioning here, guys.
Kayla Harrison
now.
Facing more adversity than we've seen in 15 pro fights so far, but passing the test.
Now in half guard with an underhook. She's trying to advance position.
Kayla Harrison looking for mount, trying to slide that knee through. Larissa Pacheco binding in, locked down, full mount now for Kayla Harrison.
With almost 90 seconds left in this third round.
Will she take the risk and go for the arm bar?
Larissa needs to be careful to not extend those arms too much. She's trying to frame on the face of Kayla Harrison. Kayla doing a good job of grapevinding her legs and getting posture.
Kayla binding away, bringing that forearm across the cheek, making Larissa's life miserable there.
She's setting up an arm triangle here.
Trying to get the arm triangle.
Larissa gets her arm back into position. Smart decision there from Larissa.
Kayla Harrison chipping away on top. Still in the mount.
Raining down shots.
Will it be enough?
19 seconds.
Larissa punching for the mount here.
Larissa trying to use the fence.
Final 10 seconds in this third round. Kayla will finish this one on top. We'll head to the championship rounds. We are heading in to the 12th round of mixed martial arts action between these two women. A championship decision loss for Larissa Pacheco in 2019.
You ready? Fight.
A regular season loss for Larissa Pacheco. They'll try to avoid the scorecards here.
Oh, nice right hand, left hand actually from Kayla. Level change and right into that left hand.
Larissa Pacheco appears to have got some wind back on the stool. Right hand lands as Kayla throws a kick. Harrison presses forward.
And it's those little exchanges, it's that kind of defense that's going to add to the confidence level of Larissa Pacheco as this fight moves on. But my goodness, it's been back and forth, a lot of action. How is her conditioning here as we are into the fourth round?
I think if we ever had a question of whether she could take a punch, Kayla Harrison's proved that.
Yeah.
She can definitely take a shot.
And Kayla has
Nice
managed
double,
big
keeps
shots
her head
as well.
moving this time. Runs out of room.
And now Larissa
There's the
Pacheco
finish.
tries to grab the front choke here.
Kayla's got her hands, she's got her wrists, so she's got her neck protected. Nice job of keeping her feet moving across the cage that time to finish the double. She run out of real estate.
Yeah, and for Larissa, she really should have fallen to the side that Kayla's head is on. That's what's going to allow you to either get a sweep or finish that choke. She went to the wrong side. Kayla defending that beautifully.
She's got a leg back now. She's going to go back the quarter. She's going to stand up.
Nice work by Pacheco to get back up and reach
Kayla
out
right
for
back
Kayla.
in.
Good sprawl, though, from Larissa Pacheco. She's got Kayla stuck under her for now, hanging heavy
And
on that.
Larissa had her opportunity, Sean, to break away and disengage. Oh, she's now trying to attack the back. Look at this.
Larissa Pacheco trying to set up a rear naked choke here.
Kayla hung on to that single too long. It's a lot of energy to spend, especially in the 4th round. She let go of the single that allowed Larissa to spin behind.
And Larissa should transition to top position here.
Kind of on the side, and Kayla spins out.
Yep.
It's on top into the guard.
She hung out there for a little bit too long.
Which happens when you're tired, and we're in the championship rounds.
Oh, look at this. Larissa fighting back to her feet. What a fight.
Somebody's hair bands have come out.
Yeah. It's got to be Kayla's.
Yeah, that's true.
Pacheco keeping her hand down on the mat, preventing Kayla's ability to throw knees from this position.
Kayla should sprawl, pull Larissa to her knees. Sprawl back, pull her down, jangle to her knees, and she might be able to attack that neck. She's going to try and step across again. There you go, sprawl hard, pull her down. Nice, that's nice work right there.
Larissa's smart to stay close to the cage, trying to use it as a block or a wall here, but I think Kayla's got the angle on her.
Kayla's got one hook in, she had to let it out. Nice job by Pacheco getting back to her feet.
Yep.
Tripoding up.
At one point, the live odds in this fight were a minus 1450 for Kayla Harrison. They may have gone higher, I might just not have noticed. Now, look at that switch.
Switch attempt by Pacheco.
And Larissa has fought her way back all the way to minus 350. It was lower than that just a minute ago. Now she's on top.
Wow. Wow.
Larissa Pacheco inside control here. Kayla Harrison flat on her back.
And she was saying a lot of people are sleeping on my jiu-jitsu and my ground skills, and she's using it tonight here against Kayla. Has had some beautiful reversals and attacks.
Pacheco trying to set up an arm triangle here.
Less than 1 minute in this 4th round.
A lot of people wrote off Larissa Pacheco tonight. They said it was going to be a cakewalk for Kayla Harrison, and they have been proven wrong.
Take a look at the ghost cam here.
Oh, Kayla out the back door, almost.
Pacheco going to work on the body, heavy right hands, as she tries to maintain top position for the final 30 seconds of this round.
Tell you what, Pacheco's still hitting very hard.
There's a big hands on the separation. Pacheco still chasing down the big strike.
Nice double leg by Kayla Harrison. Use the forward momentum of Pacheco to get in deep. Can she finish it? A lot of gas been used in this fight. Into the 4th round.
But still fighting hard.
Yeah.
And we will head to the 5th and final round. FPR says round 1 goes to Harrison, round 2 goes to Pacheco. The algorithm says round 3 goes to Harrison and round 4 goes to Pacheco. FPR says 2-2, Kenny.
Did Pacheco threaten you? I think she came over.
I believe she
said
did.
something in Portuguese. I want to knock you out. Is
That's fine with me. Just keep fighting the way you've been fighting. This is what we signed up for in the first PFL pay-per-view. Pacheco landed one on the exit there.
Tell you what, Pacheco did her homework for this one. And Kayla has shown tremendous toughness and conditioning here.
For someone who took a lot of heat for being quote-unquote untested in her career, I think Kayla Harrison can leave that behind after tonight. Larissa Pacheco has given Kayla everything she can handle, and she has answered the call as she enters for another takedown attempt.
Pacheco doing a good job of checking the hips of Kayla Harrison so far. Now putting Harrison's back up against the cage. But these are the situations where you'd like to see her get head position and disengage, because that's what's going to happen if you hang out in the clinch for too long with Kayla.
Kept those double overhooks. I saw the step across coming, trying to create that salto and throw Pacheco to the mat. Pacheco did a great job of countering. Not a lot of people are going to counter that.
No.
She got right back up. Kayla Harrison still has her hands locked around over-under on Larissa Pacheco's body. Now pressing the Brazilian to the cage.
Nice re-pummel by Pacheco.
She's landed a couple nice knees up the middle.
Nice mixing of her strikes there from Kayla Harrison.
Hammer fist from the top here. Larissa Pacheco going to work again. Still a lot of spice on every one of her strikes.
Second and third efforts by Kayla to try and finish this takedown. Taking a lot of hammer fists. Head outside single now.
Hanging heavy on this attempt, and Larissa Pacheco is making her pay for it. Almost halfway through round number 3. Can Kayla Harrison finish this takedown?
Round number 5, buddy.
Excuse me, round number 5.
Kayla trying to finish this crackdown, but that sprawl is nasty for Pacheco as she tries to take over.
It's a lot of gas under somebody holding on to that leg for that long.
And this is where you got to wonder, why is Pacheco engaging here? Why isn't she just trying to get back to her feet?
Because she's got the far side wrist right. She's got control of the defense, at least half of it from Kayla. And now she's going to work.
But this is where we've seen Kayla escape and get on top from this position.
And now again, Pacheco too much to the side.
Body triangle. Oh,
Kayla's going to get on top here. Kayla's going to get on top. This is what I'm talking about.
Kayla got her hips up before she could lock that in.
A bad decision there by Pacheco. Kayla just so feisty, looking for that top position.
Larissa Pacheco continues to fight off of her back.
Using her legs. Trying to keep that space.
Oh, nice frame there by Pacheco.
Inside 90 seconds now. Can Pacheco work herself back to her feet or to a top position? Harrison grinds her way into the guard of Larissa Pacheco. Look at that. We're at even money on the live betting odds right now.
Oh,
wow.
With 1 minute remaining in this championship fight in the 5th round.
Wow. Amazing fight.
Pacheco trying to frame away, trying to set up a triangle choke here. Kayla's aware of it. She has good head position here.
Pacheco taking one last breath before the final 30 seconds. And then she goes to work with the hammer fists again.
I tell you what, it's going to be hard to score this fight because Pacheco has been very effective and aggressive off of her back.
She sure has.
She's landed more off of her back in this round at least than Kayla has from the top, even as Harrison puts one over with the right hand. And now the lockdown from Larissa Pacheco.
Yep, and she's got that arm across from Kayla.
Squeezing it down on the two-time champion. We'll go to the final bell. An incredible women's lightweight world champion.
Wow.
Bout. Larissa Pacheco and Kayla Harrison hug it out after an epic battle. Larissa Pacheco landed 99. Kayla Harrison landed 106. The takedowns favoring Kayla Harrison. Pacheco had several sweeps, several submission attempts, and look at that. Fighter performance rating gives rounds 2, 4, and 5 to Larissa Pacheco. We may be on the verge, Kenny Florian, pending the official decision of one of the biggest upsets in mixed martial arts history. Keith Peterson has both fighters in the center of the PFL Smart Cage. The Women's Lightweight Championship belt is waiting. The president of fighter operations, Ray Sefo, is climbing in. I can't see the giant check just yet. And Miguel Flores has the official
Ladies
decision.
and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges are in agreement, 48-47 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the 2022 PFL Women's Lightweight Champion, Larissa Pacheco!
Coming out of it.
Larissa Pacheco just pulled off one of the biggest upsets in the history of our sport. The belt around Larissa Pacheco's shoulder. PFL CEO Pete Murray and President of Fighter Operations Ray Sefo, and a $1 million check for Larissa. Larissa Pacheco, a lot of this crowd is stunned right now by the upset, but you're not surprised, are you?
Larissa, muita gente aqui está surpresa, mas eu imagino que você não.
Ah, eu sabia que que eu ia lutar hoje essa noite contra todo mundo, mas eu queria dizer muito obrigado, porque assim eu conquisto vocês da melhor maneira mostrando meu trabalho.
I knew today I was fighting not just Kayla, but everyone in here. So I'd like to thank everyone, because in putting this performance, I earned my trust. I earn fans putting in my work.
Larissa, you've been part of the PFL, grinding away for this exact opportunity. What does it mean to you to be holding that belt and $1 million?
O que significa para você? Você está aqui já há tanto tempo procurando a sua oportunidade. O que significa para você estar com esse cinturão e esse cheque na sua frente?
Ah, significa a realização de um sonho, a realização aí de uma carreira que já não é de hoje, né? Eu comecei tendo 16 anos de idade e poder chegar hoje num grande momento desse, ganhando um grande prêmio, fazendo o que eu amo, não tem nenhum tipo de explicação.
It's the culmination of a career. It's the culmination of a dream. I dedicated my life to this sport. I started at the age of 16. To be able to have this belt on my shoulder and this check in front of me, it means the world to me.
You're only 28 years old. You have a ton of experience, and now you have a world championship. This journey has been incredible. You've made it through a season, and you're now the world lightweight champion. How does that sound?
Você é nova, 28 anos, já entendeu? São temporadas aqui com a PFL, agora campeão do mundo. Como é que tá se sentindo? Como é que isso soa na sua cabeça?
Só que eu ainda tenho mais uns anos para trabalhar aí, para melhorar. Foi uma grande luta. Eu a respeito demais, ela é uma grande atleta. E como ela disse uma vez, como eu motivo ela a ser melhor, ela me motiva a ser melhor.
I mean, this is, like I said, it's a culmination of a great career. This belt just motivates me to work even harder. I got a lot more to do in this sport, and just like Kayla said before, I've always made her a better competitor. Well, she's always made me a better competitor, and she drove me to this moment right now.
Congratulations, Larissa Pacheco, women's lightweight world champion and $1 million winner, and she says the new queen.